Blessed day, everyone. So the topics more to talk about in this video. A mother dies days after trying to part a fight between her two sons. Jamaican pilot killed in crash. Gunmen shot dead after $1 million heist. And 5 bodies found at a criminal burial site. So the first thing we're going to talk about is the mother where try part the fight between her two sons. So it says, mother dies only days after being injured in son's machete fight. The police have intensified their investigations into a case where a 62-year-old woman died at a hospital in St. Ann. The deceased has been identified as Charmaine Henry, a resident of Seville Heights in the parish. According to the police, the mother was at home last Wednesday when she heard an altercation between her two sons. Reports are that the machete were drawn between the two males and the mother who tried to intervene was injured in the process. Further reports are that the mother was taken to a hospital where she was admitted. She was later released from the facility 2 days later. Information reaching us is that the woman was readmitted to the hospital later the same day after she reported that she was not feeling well. The family learned that the woman died at the hospital. Her cause of death is not known, but the police have said they are now looking closer into the matter that left the residents in section of the parish in mourning at the strange series of development. So yes, people, I don't know if when one of them swing the machete, if it damaged some internal organ. I don't really know. I am not a doctor, you see my people, but it's sad to see the mother of your part, the two sons them, and she end up a get injured. You understand? That's why, you know, them have a saying, so when two people are fighting, enough to try part them. But if your two sons them a fight, or even your family member, what are you supposed to do? Stand up and watch the two youths them kill themselves? I mean, if obviously one of them swing if she get injured, you see me? It look like he must swing the machete and then he catch the mother instead, which is very sad, me not tell no lie. But as them say people, them don't know if that was the cause of her death, but obviously the woman was fine before all of this, you see me? Was at home and she relax and thing, and then she hear the two sons them argue and that's when she go around there, you see me people? But I don't know what to say about this because at the end of the day, if me have two sons and them argue and me say machete I go draw, mother think for go, you know, for try part them because I'm a son and me as the father, Zine, them supposed to listen to me if me say, yo, put on the machete or whatever. Them supposed to listen to me. So it look like the argument reach a stage where them nah listen to her and so she end up a get injured because you see me she part them and him go swing the machete. But people, very, very sad situation. The youths them in Jamaica, I don't know warm to some of them. That's why I say people quick for draw for knife and machete and them thing they when argument are going. Them no quick, and especially your brothers. Come on, man, do better than that. Anyway, leave in the comments and let me know anything about this. And we're going to move on to the next story. Jamaican student pilot killed in Florida crash. A Jamaican student pilot was killed when a small plane crashed Tuesday morning in Miramar. A flight instructor was also hospitalized with serious injuries, authorities said. The Jamaican student pilot, 25-year-old Mark Daniel Scott, resided in Miramar. The instructor, who has not yet been identified, was taken to Memorial Regional Hospital with serious injuries. They were only occupants of the plane. The Piper PA-34 registered to the Wayman Aviation Flight School crash on the south side of Pembroke Road near the corner of Hiatus Road shortly before 9 a.m. and then burst into flames. Eddie Love, Vice President of Wayman Aviation Academy, told the media that Scott was an advanced student nearly done with his training. Flight training is all about emergency operations. Lou was quoted as saying in a news report, it's about what happens in case of this, in case of that, and they seem to have followed the procedures just fine, but the timing was not right for them. Why people is very unfortunate. I want to say condolences to 25-year-old Mark Daniel Scott family. I mean, I know say it rough, I not tell no lie. Me even see a picture with him and his wife on another website, and all me know him wife because that's what they said. And basically it looked like this was the picture where them take before him end up go up on the plane, you see me? So, boy, I just imagine how she feel right now. But people, leave in the comments and let me know what you think about this. And I'm going to move on to the next story. Gunmen shot dead after multi-million-dollar heist in St. James. 2 men who reportedly carried out a robbery in Westgate Hills, St. James, and were trying to escape were fatally shot during a gun battle with members of the Island Security Forces on Monday. A semi-automatic pistol and a quantity of cash were received by lawmen, the Constabulary Communication Unit, the Police Information Arm has reported. Reports are that about 12:30 5:35 p.m., a group of men went to a business place in the parish and held up and robbed persons of large sums of money, according to source over 10 million, and were trying to make their escape in a motor car. When they were intercepted by a joint police/military team, a shootout ensued and 2 men from the group were fatally shot. At least 3 other members of the group are believed to have escaped. Reports are that a firearm, large sums of money, and the motor vehicle were seized. Police have since launched a search for the men who escaped. So yes, people, them have a saying, you made your bed, you lay in it, you see me? Some of them man you know want work, them just want to go out, they go rob big companies and them thing there, and see what happened to you now. Can't sorry for them, you see it? But hopefully the rest of man them will escape. The police them can get some good leads and just go find out which part them there, because we can't have them money upon the loose people. You don't know, say me always a burn a fire upon them dirty criminal here, you see it? But leave in the comments and let me know what you think about this, and I'm going to move on to the next story. 5 bodies found at criminal burial site off Washington Boulevard. Police are now confirming that a total of 5 bodies were found at the plot of land located off Washington Boulevard, Kingston, in the vicinity of Sandy Gully on Tuesday. Police said that investigators acting on information went to the location that they have now confirmed to be a site used by criminals to dump and bury several victims. Police said that during the search, 2 shallow graves were found. A search of the graves were carried out and 5 bodies were removed from the hollow holes found in the ground. One senior investigator said the ages and gender of the victims were not disclosed up to press time. The discovery was confirmed by Assistant Commissioner of Police Fitz Bailey. Police said that based on what they have seen so far, they are set to continue the search today. We suspect that this is an era where criminals use as a mass burial site, said one detective as he joined his colleagues in combing the area. As the police carried out their operation, scores of curious onlookers gathered close by to get a glimpse of what was happening. The discovery has left residents living close to the area in shock. So yes, people, me would have left in shock as well. And obviously that's the reason why some people can't find them family members, because man, them just take them life and fling them over burial site. It's very sad. I mean, at the end of the day, me still have to give props to the police them, because them a do them job. Them thing I women like to see where police actually get somewhere, whether people give them leads or not, me still have to big up the police them. But leave in the comments and let me know what you think about this. Stay safe, bless upon yourself, I'm out.